Hello and welcome to another gaming news special with myself, Amata, here on Red Gaming Tech. As pretty much all of you will probably know by now, THQ is officially dissolved and their assets were officially auctioned off to various companies very recently. Their back catalogue still has to be basically sold off to the highest bidder, but a lot of their prime content has actually been acquired. The different games and franchises were acquired by different companies, so I'm basically going to go through who bought what and my thoughts on the future of those particular franchise. These sales are pending approval, however, so they could change, but I imagine they're pretty much set in stone. So, first on our list is Sega, who have agreed to purchase Relic, who you may know as the developer of Company of Heroes 2 and Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War. Koch Media, owner of Dead Island publisher Deep Silver, has agreed to purchase Saints Row developer Volition as well as the publishing rights to the Metro franchise. According to a statement by them, Deep Silver, Koch Media International Publishing Powerhouse, will lead all further development and marketing on the Saints Row and Metro franchises. So basically that means that they're going to be the publisher, but Deep Silver, the guys responsible for Dead Island, are going to be the ones actually at the helm of the creation of any future titles in those particular ones. I imagine that Metro, the new one, is not going to be messed with at all since that's pretty much finished. The new Saints Row game, however, might actually be changed because of this ownership, but we shall see. Volition were pretty much left to do their own thing with THQ, but not every company is as forgiving as them, so hopefully we won't see any unwelcome changes to that particular franchise, but we shall see. Crytek, who obviously I don't need to introduce to you, but they are currently developing Homefront 2, has purchased the rights to the Homefront franchise. So basically now they own it in completely, sorry, as obviously they were Crytek, who need no introduction at all, have purchased the rights to the Homefront franchise, noting that development work will continue to Homefront 2 in the UK studio in Nottingham, apparently. So since they were already currently developing Homefront 2, that's not really any change, it just means that they solely own the rights to that particular franchise. Not that the original Homefront was all that amazing, but that's a different topic for a different day. Take-Two, who is a parent company of 2K and Rockstar, has agreed to purchase Turtle Rock Studio product, which is codenamed Evolved. And they were actually initially rumoured to have acquired the Darksiders publisher Vigil, but that has actually been revealed to not be the case. So from the look of it, Vigil actually haven't been confirmed to have been purchased, but I'm sure they're not going to be just left by the wayside. Darksiders itself is a pretty big franchise, and Darksiders 2 is actually pretty good. But I'm not done with these particular updates yet. Ubisoft has purchased the rights to South Park: The Stick of Truth, as well as THQ Montreal, and the current developer of Assassin's Creed creator Patrice Desilets projects codenamed 1666. That was a little bit of a tongue twister there, guys. So basically they own Stick of Truth, as well as the codenamed 1666 game. Basically, THQ Montreal are going to join Ubisoft's development teams, and they've also said that the Stick of Truth is scheduled for release in calendar 2013. So while it's still good news that it's coming out this year, we don't have any more concrete information on when will that be released, unfortunately. Personally, I'm just breathing a sigh of relief, because I'm sure many of us were worried that some of our beloved franchises and games, and even development houses, would be purchased by someone a little dicey, shall we say, like perhaps EA and Activision, but fortunately that hasn't happened, and I'm actually glad that Ubisoft have managed to get their hands in this a little, because despite losing my faith in them a little bit with how they marketed Assassin's Creed 3 as basically the ultra British redcoat massacre simulator, they're still one of my favourite companies, and they've always produced stellar games, even if their PC ports were a little bit dodgy in the past. But it looks like they have pretty much gotten past that little niggle, and they've still always been one of my favourite development companies, and the games that they will always make are very good usually. So it pleases me to see the South Park game going to them, as well as this 1666 project, and I'm sure many of us will be interested to know what that's all about and to be getting some more concrete information on that. So now we can all breathe a pretty much sigh of relief, as nothing that's currently in development or was a bit in the up here has been acquired by anyone who has their eyes set on, you know, rinsing, shall we say. But as I said, their back catalogue is still up for grabs, so it's not a complete sigh of relief just yet, but we can all still breathe a little easier tonight, I feel. Still, I'm really sad for everyone who's lost their jobs. It's good that THQ Montreal has been acquired by Ubisoft, which means some of the people who were working there may still keep their jobs, but obviously a lot of people have been affected by this, and a lot of people have lost their jobs, unfortunately, because of THQ basically crumbling at the seams. So yeah, my sympathies go to everyone affected by this, but I'm just glad that we're not going to be seeing beloved game franchise getting butchered because of it as well. That would just be insult to the wound, if you ask me. Anyway, that's me done for this gaming news special. I hope you found it entertaining and helpful. Please do check out our channel. As always, we have lots of gaming goodness for you guys. It would really mean a lot to us if you throw us a like and maybe even a share as well. It really does help. Anyway, thank you very much again for watching, and I'll see you again next time.